What's up, guys? This is Godzilla. I'm here with another figure review. Bam. Okay. This is another requested review. This is Godzilla Junior, requested by somebody. I don't think I'm gonna start keeping track of that anymore. I'm just gonna review what they tell me to. Oh man, this figure is so nice. I love it so much. Background. Let's see here. This figure appeared in 1990. Sorry, guys. This kaiju appeared in the 1995 film Godzilla vs. Destroyer. See if I can find a picture of him on here. Wow, there are no pictures of Godzilla Junior on the box. That's kind of sad. Godzilla Junior is awesome. Anyway, this is one of my favorite Godzilla movies of all time. Definitely check it out. So, on to the review. Sorry guys, I'm dropping things everywhere. This figure is so good. I mean, it has some things about it that I'm not quite sure about, but overall, he is very nice. Obviously, well, not obviously, but, you can probably guess, this guy is soft vinyl. This is one of the softest figures I have, actually. Like here, squish him, squish his head, squish his body. Very squishy. Because of that, he is like most soft vinyl figures, a very kind of a dull color, or not. How do I explain this? Let's take a hard vinyl figure like Bachelor Larva. See how he's like all shiny? Godzilla Junior is soft vinyl and a dull color thing. I guess I'll get right into detail. Very, very nice detail. Here's like this average skin texture, and there's under the tail, also very nice. There is detail under the feet, which looks great. Here's his body texture, little scale things. His underbelly looks very nice with these little crease line fold things, I don't know. And then all these little specks, dots, whatever, right on his chest. It looks great. I love how the detail on the face looks, I really do. It's very detailed. This is one of those figures where you really have to have it to understand how good the detail is. So, what else? Okay. I'm just sorry I took him out. I'm trying to. Okay. Spines or dorsal fins or whatever, they are detailed too, but not quite as much. They just have a few dimples in them, I guess. So that is detail for this guy. Very nice. No complaints, really. Paint job. Okay. He is pretty much this shade of green all around. He is a very green figure. His spines are spray painted white, but mine are kind of yellow from age. The belly is yellow. There's nice fading from yellow to green, which is very important quality to look for. Or else if this guy was just yellow and then coming up all of a sudden yellow, green, let's see, kind of like a good example would be the transition of right from here to here. It doesn't look quite good, and If they did it on this guy, I think it would make him look kind of a stereotypical Godzilla with like a colored underbelly. I don't know. I'm getting off on a different topic. Very nice transition, okay? Toenails aren't painted, but the fingernails kind of are. They are white. There's really nothing special, but the interesting thing is that the color actually goes in through the fingers, which is strange, and I haven't seen that on any of my other figures, probably because I haven't looked. But it's very strange. It actually looks kind of cool, but I overall think it's just a result of laziness. So because of that, I'm not really a big fan of it. Teeth are painted white. They don't fill up the entire teeth, but it's alright. It actually looks really good from a side view. By the way, this guy is, never mind, I'll get to that for sizing. Inside of his mouth is a solid color, except for his tongue, which is like a reddish pink thing. I'll cover this really quick too. The detail in his tongue, there really isn't any, but there is a line going up through the tongue, so it adds some effect. That's paint job. Nothing too special, but it's not bad at all. I actually really like it. Oh, I forgot something. The eyes are supposed to be painted like gold, and the pupils are just supposed to be an area with no paint in them, so they'd be the same green. Mine are worn out, but I do know what they're supposed to look like, so I'll just talk about it like that. That doesn't look very good when his pupils are green. I mean, it even sounds kind of weird. So that's one thing I'm going to take off, even though it's not on mine. It's just not there because of use and wear. Sculpt. Here's a really interesting thing about the sculpt is the legs. I think the legs look really good. They're very like fat and foldy and stuff, but not fat in a bad way. They're fat that makes them look good. This is sounding weird. It does it the way it should. Okay. He has kind of a big underbelly. Like, let me just move this around so you can get a feel of what I'm talking about. Like his underbelly sticking out, but it's not that bad. I like the way his legs are a little close together. I'd have liked if they were spread out a bit like this. But this is okay. I do like the way they positioned his arms. It's very unique. Like the way they move. Here, let me grab a figure as an example. Here's a Godzilla figure. You know what? I'm moving into articulation. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know. I like the way they positioned his arms. I'll get into that a little bit more with articulation. There's just, I don't know. There's something about this guy that doesn't seem right. I really don't know what it is. It's somewhere along the lines of his tail area, like right in here, up through his body being like kind of big. It doesn't quite look right. It might just be me. I don't know. I'm not going to deduct points because I haven't been able to figure out what exactly is wrong. But it does bother me a little bit. Also, for Sculpt, his head is turned slightly to the left. So if you want to like pose him looking at something, like here's Godzilla, if you want him to fight his dad and he somehow grew, you want to turn him a little bit this way so they're looking eye to eye. So that's Sculpt. Very nice. Nothing too special though. I do like it. Articulation. There is a glue seal on the tail, and when I got it, it was partially broken, and I like kind of tried to pull it out, but it only comes like on mine only comes part way out, so it's kind of like that. And I think that if I were to pull it out, just seeing the distance of this, it's only like half an inch. this little ring, so I think it'd come out pretty easily. So I'm not going to try to do that. Hang on, let me get the tail back in. Okay, so I'm going to say no articulation for the tail, but there may be a glue seal. There is 360 articulation in the legs, sort of. You kind of have to play with it a bit though. So I'd say it's more like this range. I don't know. Arms, they just go like in and out like this. Now, here's the interesting thing about the articulation in the arms that I want to get to. Let's take a typical Godzilla figure that I know a lot of people have. The pink tag Godzilla 93. And this is true for lots of figures. Their articulation, like this line here, is kind of slanted up, so the path that their hands follow is more diagonal, like this. Whereas on this guy, the line is more of actually a horizontal because he's hunched over. So his hands move like side to side, and I think it's really cool. I don't know. I always like that. So yeah, that's articulation. Very nice. Size comparison. I have a lot. As you can see in my shelves back here, it's like virtually empty. That's a lot of size comparing I'm going to be getting to. So I'll go ahead and start off with the other guys in the movie, I guess. The other creatures. Kaiju. I don't have Aggregate Destroya, unfortunately, but I do have Bandai Creation, Burning Godzilla, and Destroya. Not size accurate, obviously. Like, Destroya has to be like this big. Same with Godzilla, he's got to be about that big. But again, just like Baby Godzilla and Little Godzilla, they're not supposed to be to scale, and this is an 8-inch scaled figure. By the way, this isn't any memorial box version of any kind. This is the standard issue. The memorial box one is greener, has kind of yellow highlights throughout, and has like cartoony eyes that I really don't like. I would recommend this over the memorial box ones. I'm just going to put that out there. I recommend this. Next size comparison. Him in his younger stages of life. We got Little Godzilla. Baby Godzilla. Again, not in scale, but not supposed to be. It should be about that much of a difference. And oh man, that much of a difference. But whatever. Again, they're not supposed to be in scale, so I don't care. Last, if you have a Godzilla Junior, you're probably going to want to have his father. So, let's get out two possible candidates that might scale up well with Junior to be his father. First, let's get the Trendmasters 8-inch Roaring Godzilla. And I'll move the camera up. This is not that good. Junior is 40 meters and Godzilla was 100. So really, it should be about this big. It looks okay, but just okay. Nothing more. Let's get the one you guys are probably guessing that I'll get out next. The Bandai Creation 12-inch Godzilla. Final Wars. Move the camera up even more. This also isn't the best, but it's actually not that bad. I'd say this, if this guy here is 100 meters, this is probably 50 or 60 meters. So really, the only difference, maybe Godzilla should be about this big. But they definitely look very good together. You could easily do a father-son kind of thing with them. Like, anyway, there. Okay. I think that's it for size comparisons. Okay. Overall thoughts. Where to start? I love this figure a lot. It's very nice. It's just... Oh! Yes, that brings me to my next thing, movie accuracy. Kind of covered it with the sculpt. It's very good, but not quite perfect. I'm just going to say that. Like, the face expression and everything is very, very good. But the shape of the body, I'm not too sure. I'm just going to leave it at that because I'm wasting time. So, yeah, overall thoughts. It's very good. I love it a lot. I love having it in the collection. It's not quite perfect. For that, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Very nice. Worth your money. Get this one, not the memorial box, in my opinion. I got him for $32, which is $32, which is a very good, not a very good price. You could get them cheaper at G-Fest, but for eBay, it's a good price. So try and get him to the mid-30s. That's about what he goes for. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did enjoy the review, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't enjoy the review, please hit the thumbs up button. Let's get his other versions up here just because. Sorry, my camera ran out of space. Anyway, let's get his other versions up here. Here are the 3 Heisei Baby Godzillas. All together. I've reviewed them all now. So, don't know what else to say. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please help me get to 100. No, that's not right. Please help me get to 200 subscribers. That would make me super duper happy. Anyway, so, please subscribe. And I will see you on my next video.